Hey my friends, how are you? So I got some new kits that we can have a look at. So I got this one here, the RFM Models Abrams tank. I got the SDKFZ 251 from Dragon. That just came. I don't know why it came. I didn't order it, but it came. And I got this full interior Panzer III. I've already built the exterior only one of this, and it was really good. So I saw this on special, so I got the Abrams and the Panzer III for 120 Australian dollars delivered from China. It was really cheap. From Darling Model Store on AliExpress, which is really cool. And they put these stickers on the box. That sticker there. It's like this specialty store in China, and you can get some really good deals sometimes. It's really cool. But let's have a look at this Abrams tank here, because I wanted to get some more Riffield models ones, because I built this Puma here. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still working on the detailing, the acrylic detailing. I haven't done any of the oil or anything like that, so I haven't done that stuff yet, but she's starting to look really good, and it was such a pleasure to build. I'm a big fan of mini art, and I like Dragon as well, but I really did have a good time doing this. The only thing with Riffield, as you'll see, as we see the kit, is their ejection pin marks. But their plastic is really good quality, and their builds are actually really well thought out. I really had a good time building this. Really cool little kit. And I also built the Einheits, the little car that ICM do. This is a little bit dated. Like, a lot of the parts I cut out were so small that they actually fell apart as I was cutting them out, and I had to sort of rebuild them. But you can really add your own detail to it and stuff, and that's what I did a lot with this one. So really cool little kit. But I reckon these two will go together. So have that, you know, as one of the staff car, radio car thingies, and that's the Puma. But let's have a look at this. It's really cool. So the Abrams tank, and it's a only exterior only. So the ejection pin marks don't really matter too much here, but you get all this stuff just to make an exterior tank. And I've never done, you know, one of these modern tanks. I'm a World War II sort of enthusiast, but yeah, this is going to be cool, and it's massive. But the instructions are really good. And you get 4 options. So you can have, there's these cavalry divisions that you can do, or you can do this 1st Armoured Brigade, 3rd Infantry Division. But that's like a sort of a grey, and you've got a green, dark green mix, and then you've got that sort of desert sand that they use. And they're the other ones. They've got Motley Crue on the turret, which you get some pretty cool decals with it. But I kind of want to do this as an Australian one with the Australian camo pattern and all that, so see how we go. I reckon that'll be cool. But you do get some cool, you know, decals. They seem really good, and you know, with my experience with Puma, that Puma there, they did go alright. And you get this big photo etch sheet as well. The tracks, this sprue here, you get 2 of these, and it's a Lincoln length kind of thing. So you get one for the bottom, I think that's that one, and then one for the top, and then you've got to sort of hand make the rest just by gluing them together. But also you've got to add these to it as well, which will be time consuming. So you've got to add those to the middle part. I think in there somewhere, I don't know where. I've never built a Abrams before. But as you can see in the rear there is a lot of ejection pin marks, which will be annoying to clean up if that's what you're wanting to do. And you see it's damaged, and the box isn't damaged, so it wasn't damaged in transit. So I think they've packed it that way, which is interesting as well. And then we get some of the side skirting and all that kind of stuff, and you can see there heaps of ejection pin marks, but it's exterior only, so you only really be seeing that side, so it's not an issue with this kit. And the detail is pretty nice. Pretty nice little kit. And there's a lot of sprues. We'll have a look at, so you get this one, of course. We'll have a quick look at that. And I want to show you the actual body of this thing. It's huge. Look at the size of it. Compared to a Puma, or compared to a car. It's just massive. But it seems okay, this thing, and there's no detail on the bottom at all. But I don't think that's, you know, there's any detail on the actual tank. And then you've got the inside of it there. And you've got some torsion bars that come through. But look at this. It's massive. I didn't realise these Abrams were so big. But you can see the texture on there. Isn't that cool texture? And of course you get all the you know, the writing and the numbers of the parts on it. So it's a really well detailed kit. Very nice. But what really blows me out is this turret. Look at the size of the thing. Like, you know, that's a World War II turret, and you can see, you know, another one there, like this Panzer III. That's the sort of size turrets I'm used to. You might go up to a Panther or a Tiger or something, but this is next level kind of huge. And they put all the ammo in the back, I think. And what I noticed too with Abrams is basically all the technology goes on this. Like more than half the instructions are just building this turret, but it's well detailed, and it's got the same kind of texture on it, and that's that bottom part of it. And if we turn it over, yeah, you can see, look at all those ejection pin marks. And if this was a full interior kit, imagine how annoying that would be. I'm not looking forward to it when I'm building the Panzer III. See, they've left that behind as well. So it's just been a little bit extra plastic has been injected in, and it's left behind a lot. So that is poor, but the rest is okay. Like, they're huge and it's everywhere. But luckily it's only a interior kit. I mean exterior kit. Here we've got a lot of the cannon, like, see how you build the cannon up? You've got all these different parts. But there is, you know, what do you call that? It's where it's slide molded, and it's got a real smooth bore. There's no rifling in it. That's how it's meant to be. These are some of the extras you can add onto it. There's heaps of different components and new kinds of things you can put on, like, you know, drones and all that kind of stuff. They look alright for plastic. Tow cables. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll change that, but no, I actually probably will use them like as is. Just heaps of different parts, and I don't know too much about it. It'll be a great learning experience. All this different stuff. And then you get extra bolt heads, which will be very handy. And then more, this looks like, you know, cupolas. And you get this massive clear sprue, so there's heaps of clear stuff. I was thinking like they were beer bottles or something, but I don't know. They're not beer bottles, of course. Oh, nearly damaged it there. And this one here, so I think this is reactive armor or something. I'm not sure, but you also get some machine guns. Some modern US jerry cans. And we also get the wheels over here, so let's have a look at those. These are Abrams wheels, big Abrams wheels. They look okay. They look like wheels to me. They're the torsion bars. Hey, mouse. That's the rear of them. At least there's no ejection pin marks there. They look really good. They'll come up nice. You see with Rifle 2, there's not a heap of flash. Like you can see on this part here, yeah, you just have to get a little bit of a scraper and just clean that up. It's not a huge deal. A lot of the times I found I didn't even need to do that. Their molds are really clean. They've got a really good molding machine. But they also added this. So it also came with a 3D printed part, and as you can see, it's all smashed up there in the bag. But the actual part is the tiny little 50 cal gun barrel there, which is okay, I think. It seems like it's all right. But I have noticed that with 3D printed parts, they include them, but they tend to get all smashed up because it's so brittle. You really need to put them into a hard case or something like that. I do recall Dragon put some of their 3D printed stuff into a hard case and it worked out good, but in this kit here they've included some 3D printed bloody sunflowers or whatever. They just put them into a bag and they're absolutely smashed up, so I'm gonna have to take out the actual head of it and rebuild them. But yeah, not good. But that's that for the Abrams tank. Looks really cool, and we'll have a look at some of the other kits another time. I'll speak to you again soon.